Hey YouTube, welcome back to Tech. Yes, it is Brandy's coming back to you guys today with June 2013's £500 budget build, and we've come under £500 this month, so amazing value for money. Let's get stuck into it. Everything that's going into this build is quality as well, so let's have a look. The Asus M5A97, so this is a 970 AMD AM3 Plus motherboard. It's also got USB 3, so it's got USB 3. It's got a good onboard audio solution as well. The Realtek ALC887, I believe. It's got a Realtek LAN controller. It's going to be fine. It's going to give you the basics to gaming, and you may even do a little overclock if you wish to get in, to the enthusiast side of PC and PC gaming. So very good, guys. Very good for the money. Oh yeah, and you even get a UEFI BIOS there as well. So it's really good. I like the value of this board at £55. It's very good value for money. So great buy there. There's only one left. So if you're watching this and you're going to get a £500 budget build, get this motherboard ASAP. So if not, you can get the ASRock 970 DE3. I think it's like £53 as well. That's a great alternative if you don't get this exact one here. So let's move on to the other case. So this is the in-win case. You got front panel USB, front panel power button, front panel audio, meshed front. Looks great. The big fan here, you get like big 22cm fan. This is just going to cool your components really well. I mean, a lot of people some of the people in the review say it's cheap, but at £40 you're getting all the cooling with this as well. You're getting all the fans as well. So you got one at the front, one inside, one in the rear. I mean, you just got so many fans that come with this. So you're getting 4 fans. Like, you're getting the big ass not 22cm, but you're getting the big ass fan on the panel. You're getting the 2 fans here. You're getting the fan at the front. You've got the extra extension there for the graphics card if you wish to put it in the future. I mean, you can use this case in the future as well. You got the cutout there for the CPU cooler install. It's really good. You got the clips there. Really good case for the money. This is what I'd be going with. Let's go on to the next part of the build now. So that's £42 or something. That's pretty damn cheap. So it's a good value for money case. This time around, the Corsair CX500. So CXM. So the M means it's modular, and I mean it's only another like £2 more than the CX500. And it's modular, so you're going to pay another £2 and you're going to get a modular power supply, which is going to make your build a lot more cleaner. So you won't have all these cluttered cables lying around. So I do recommend it. There's only one left, so be quick again. Get that power supply. If you don't get this one, then you just grab the standard CX500. They're 80 plus bronze as well. They're going to save you some money on the power supply. And 500 watts is going to be plenty enough for the build we're doing today. And it's going to power this graphics card absolutely well. This is the GTX660. Now, this is £142. So NVIDIA with the 7 series release, they're bringing down the prices of the 6 series. And I really like the price of this card. The 660 GTX 2GB is just a really good card. It's at a real good balance, especially at £142. I'm going to recommend it over the 7870 because it's just so damn cheap at £142. You got the overclocked edition from Gigabyte, so it's really good. Plus, it'll give you a idea of with the CPU you can overclock. You can buy a fan, a CPU fan, if you've got extra money. And you can overclock this as well. Get into the whole enthusiast. This £500 budget build just screams potential. It gives you a lot of experience too when you want to step up to the higher gear. So this will play Battlefield 3, all those games at 60 frames per second on a 1080p monitor in ultra or high. It'll be a really good card, really good value for money. This is what it screams value for money. So great buy there for £142. So in stock as well. So that's probably one of that, and the power supply are pretty good. I mean, that's probably the best buy today. That's really good value for money. That and the hard drive as well. So the FX6300, now this is like 20 something pounds cheaper than the FX6350. So the FX6350 is essentially the same thing, but it's just clocked higher and it's rated at a higher TDP. So you can use the FX6300 and probably overclock it to 3.9 gig anyway with that motherboard. The Asus motherboard is going to support those overclocks, so you're just essentially paying £25 for nothing. So I'd rather recommend the FX6300 over the FX6350. It's a better buy, especially at £90, and it's great. It's a 6-core processor, 3 modules. It's going to run games really well, especially coupled with the 660. Great point there, great synergy. So really good balance, and I like this processor. I really do. I like where it's at. It's a very well valued processor for the money. So let's move on to the next part of the build. Western Digital 1TB hard drive. This is the Caviar Blue. At £50, this thing is a steal. I mean, if you don't have a hard drive already, get one of these. If you already have a backup hard drive, then get an SSD. Like, seriously, SSDs are just amazing. This is Western Digital. I love Western Digital. Said before, I'm a £1K budget build. I'm always going to say it. I'm always going to recommend Western Digital over Seagate. Any day of the week. So that's just my personal experience and a lot of my friends as well. That's our experience with Western Digital. So anyway, great drive there from Western Digi, and get that for £50. So really good value for money. Also the LG DVD writer. If you already have a SATA DVD writer, then you won't need this. But if you don't have one, then you're going to need this for the OS install. Really good. Well, unless you, of course, you're installing from USB, which you can on the 970 as well. Since it's got a UEFI BIOS, you can definitely do a USB install. But whether you can get the Windows on a USB drive is a different story. So that, it's a little bit complicated, but you can definitely do it. But this is recommended. This is just recommended for £12. It's cheap. It's going to work. It's going to back up some DVDs if you need it to. And that's that. So the last part of the build is the RAM. This is the Corsair 1600 MHz or CL9 1.5 volt RAM. I recommended this in the 1K budget build. I'm going to recommend it again. It's excellent value for money. You're getting 2 sticks of 4 gig there for £39. Very good. It's going to be in stock in June the 12th, so it's going to be 3 days, but it's worth a 3-day wait. It's just such good value for money. So grab this. It's low profile as well. It's going to fit in. There's going to be no problems if you wish to install a CPU cooler in the future. Excellent value for money. Just this month around, this month's probably one of the best £500 budget builds in terms of value for money. It's just insanely cheap, and that leaves the whole balance. So the whole build comes to £482. That's under £500. So if you have extra money and or if you can if you already have a case or you already have a power supply, then save yourself money on that and get yourself one of these for £66, 128 gig SSD. They are going to make a difference in your whole user experience, not for gaming specifically, but just for your whole experience on using a computer, installing programs, especially installing games, just everything, loading up Windows, loading up the games, loading up levels. Everything's just going to be a lot faster than a standard hard disk drive. So really, I do recommend SSDs if you can afford them, but if not, it's no big deal. So that's the whole build, guys. So that's the whole build there. Leaves the whole total to £482 and 47 quid. Excellent value for money. So anyway, guys, I got to boot, I got to go, and time's of the essence. So if you like this build, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Tech City. Hey, what are you doing? Yay! All right, guys. Peace out for now. Bye.